You know.
So other than like the weather and the environment, what about the culture? How hard was it for you to get into the culture?
It was, well, I could say one thing. It wasn't fashionable being a Jamaican at one point. It wasn't.
Right.
And I never hid my culture. Really, I never did. When I was getting Americanized, though, I stopped saying, yeah, man, yeah, man. I remember when I first came 118, he was like, everybody come out, yo, come at I said, what you say? Oh, you know, you're Jamaican. Oh, I'm Jamaican. Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
And you talking about the Puerto Ricans?
Yeah, it was coming around and think I was Puerto Rican because I was, high yellow and coming with a tan and my hair was red.
Right.
On top of my head, man, it was red.
Were you like, who are these people now?
Yeah, it was so me and this guy, Miguel, got into it. Go back home, I played soccer. I could kick.
And kick the shit out of him?
Yeah, listen, y'all came and said, oh, you want to play that? No problem. Whoop, whoop. Gave it to him good and supposed to wait for me after school. But some 5% of brothers was there came to my rescue.
Word.
Yeah. Arnie Simmons and Charles Goodrich came to my rescue. And it would see after 3 o'clock when the word got out. They wouldn't see me after 3 o'clock. I was left alone.
So you learned the hard way in terms of like how to move with cats, how to team up with cats.
I was talking so good at Jamaican to believe I was Jamaican.
Right. Now tell us a story about like when you used to dress and this girl used to make fun of your.
Oh, you remember about that one?
Yeah, about your shoes, man.
Oh yeah, I got the full dose of some roach killers.
Some cowboy boots, right?
I'm coming looking I'm always, fancy Western pictures and all that. So first thing I see, shoe, pointed toes, no problem with me. That's a little James Brown thing on it.
Right.
And it's some boots. Oh, she gave me the riot act, man. Oh, look at that. Roach killer. Yeah, okay, no problem.
Did that bother you, man, or was you just
I took it.
Right.
I took it. Hey, listen, I took it.
It takes a lot, man, to come to a new place.
And also, the winter hat with a flip up. You call them
the Fritz hat, the German hats.
You call the alien hats.
What's the alien hats?
The hick hat, like a pilot's hat.
Okay, yeah, with the flip. You didn't have a pleather one though, did you?
I had the big corduroy jacket or the wide corduroy. It wasn't a slim one, So I learned. After that was shark skins. Blah from there.
Now, where'd you go get your clothes from, man?
After Perry Brothers on Tremont.
Okay. And then you used to go to AJ Lester's also, right?
The AJ was big. That's like walled off historical fashion,
Right. What was on your feet, man?
Some Pro-Kets.
Some
Pro-Kets. Or if you want anything bigger than Pro-Kets at the time, some Spaldings. Yeah, and Converse was second. Yeah. Or everybody want to hold on to
any Clydes?
Some Bob Cooley.
Cooley,
that was.
What about any Puma? Any Clydes?
Puma came later on.
Puma came later in the early 80s.
Our Air Force One was Pro-Kets.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our Chucks. Air Force One.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to clean it with the toothbrush? Or?
Yeah, clean it nice. You ain't hang around with it too much.
Now, tell us how you met Coke, man. Coke LaRock.
Coke, I just moved across town, and he was a friend. Him and Jennifer's brother was friends, and
And Jennifer's who?
Jennifer's my first girlfriend.
Okay.
And they didn't know from me moved from the east side to the west side now, and Coke lived on the west side, and him and Smitty was friends, and Coke was good with his hands, and people used to tease him thinking he can't see, so that's why they call him Coke for the glasses.
Right.
And Jennifer used to like to see him knock people out
because he was nice.
Yeah.
And when did you discover that? Because Coke LaRock is officially the first hip hop MC.
Yeah.
The first hip hop MC.
Yeah.
And he started MCing at your party.
Yeah. In between the records.
How did you decide that he was going to be? Because you used to watch.
No, it wasn't even the side. Coke was my people, my man. And it's like to say, like, Alfred and put that Alfred's in the back cave. Alfred know the back cave.
Right.
Alfred could drive the Batmobile.
You were Batman and he was Alfred.
He could drive the Batmobile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Batman is Alfred. Alfred is Batman.
Right.
This is the team and shit. You know what I'm saying? So my friend.
And
that's
you
my people. He wasn't forced to play.
Right.
He got some music in his ears. Want to play, we play. Sometimes we both want to play.
Right.
So we used to play chess. We used to play how much people get off the floor. If I play that record, if more people say I stay on, less people leaving, I lose out.
Right.
And that's how it is.
But you were the first one that really started talking on the record.
Yeah, Kool just gave me some of the poems and stuff.
Okay.
And he was more on the poem side of it.
Why did she know you could do it? Like, because you hadn't really...
I danced.
Right.
I danced. I used to go to a club. I had to dance. I would go to the puzzle. And Mark was a dancer at Coke.
What was the puzzle?
Club. It's a club. And right on Jerome Avenue, River Avenue, on 67. But as soon as we got up in and it checked us, and we walking in, we keep on hearing boom, 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 boom. And the deeper we get in the party, the more riveted up it's getting. I'm like, I went right to the booth. Yo, my man, what's that? And he told it to me.
Now, he wasn't cutting the breaks or anything. He was just playing the whole record.
Straight up.
And then, so let me tell you something.
Anything I hear,
right,
and I like it, I'm going to ask you.
Right. And then, of course, the cheat code was James Brown.
Well, that's my man. Yeah. That's the father.
Like Sex Machine.
That's the father.
Sex Machine.
The brother, where I get that first repertoire records that I play is from, I heard Sex Machine when it was a place called Rat Hole over on 3rd Avenue.
Yeah. Was that a nice place to go, man? You call your club the Rat Hole.
Yeah, I don't know how many people are in there.
Oh, yeah. And then from the tunnel over 161st Street.
Right.
He used to go to school with me. Alfred, his name was John Brown. And this is where, just begun.
Jimmy Castor.
Jimmy Castor.
So did you make that? Did you discover that?
I played more. I played on more of it.
Right.
From a lineup from John Brown.
Oh, that's a great record.
And he used to play this one, if you want to get into something, and a few other ones. And I was at the tunnel.
Right.
On 161st Street.
The original tunnel.
The original tunnel.
Right.